Hi there, creep catchers and creep catcher community. This is my third video, and I truly appreciate all the feedback, positive and negative. There's a lot of support out there. I felt compelled to do another video after reading what John Doep, I apologize if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, but John Doep, one of the catchers, wrote something on Facebook tonight or earlier today about basically how to protect children even from the online chats. That because honestly, some of the vulgar things, the vile things that these predators are saying to our children or who they think are children, it's disgusting. And that's victimization in itself. So I just jotted down some things that I was thinking as I was reading what he wrote. And as he accurately said, basically children and teens today are very desensitized to things like violence and vileness, and they don't understand how intrusive and abusive someone's words can be. That is a form of violation, and they are being victimized just by the words alone on the screen. They're being groomed, and they don't even see it. So that's something that really needs to be discussed with children for sure. Let's see here. The other thing that was touched on was that not all online predators are local. So the real question is, how can creep catchers protect local children from international threats? Because honestly, even though you can't physically go and meet a creep, a child locally, if they're communicating online with someone even in another country, it this can victimize them and lead to suicide. They could run away. The predator could plan on traveling to meet the child, and the child does not tell their parents. So I'm just wondering, in some cases, if the creep catcher or the decoy that's chatting with these predators online can, if they can't physically meet them, is there the possibility of them letting the predator know that the gig is up and that they are going to be reporting everything to the local police, like doing as much research as possible to find out the person's name, location, IP address, photos, whatever. But even though the creep catchers can't physically meet the person, it's still a threat, and there should be some avenue for all of this information being relayed to the legal authorities. And that leads me to, can creep catchers become both the cyber cop and keep local communities safe? Maybe a virtual chapter of creep catchers could be created that focuses on international predators, because really protecting children knows no boundaries. So it's wonderful that there's the ability to lure predators locally who are thinking they're meeting local children, but what about those in the international community that prey on children in other countries? It's an epidemic all over the world, and it's just something to consider. The other thing I wanted to touch on is when a police officer, for example, goes undercover or experiences violence or trauma on the job, and it might affect their mental health, they're offered counselling. So I'm wondering if perhaps creep catcher decoys and those that are chatting and getting very emotionally charged and involved with the predators should be offered some sort of counseling to help them, because, well, look at Justin Payne, for example. It consumes him emotionally, and I know it affects all of you, and it because you truly, truly care, and you can't not do the job unless you care, and it takes a toll. So your mental health is just as important as everyone else's, and I'm just wondering if that's something that should be offered readily to the creep catchers, because you do a great service, and we don't want to see you suffer as well. I mean, if you look at Shoni B's video with Jay, I keep going back to that, but she talks up to him, and she brings up her own experiences, and as calm as she is, it's obvious it's very emotionally hard for her, difficult. And I'm sure that afterwards she had to regroup and breathe and calm down. And I'm just wondering if something should be in place to help with them, just someone to talk to, so that they're not taking that baggage home, or it's not affecting them day to day. That's just something I was thinking about. So anyway, I'd love to hear your feedback on any of this, and keep up with the great work. Thank you.